Okay, we got Thermite. We got Big Sal standing ready.
This place smells like booze and sex. That's why I always come back.
So... let's, get ready for the big bada boom. Right, through here.
Find yourself a girl or a guy and have a drink. Your family.
Yeah. Well, they're fond of me. There we go. Thermite is set. Lily, Eddie, get out of there. Lily, come on. Where's this fucking light switch? Seriously, where's this light switch? This one is not working. God damn it. Well, we'll just have to take care of them another time. Fuck. Oh, I can't believe it doesn't work. It must be that one. Okay, maybe if we cause a big enough bada boom, it'll work.
Grenade!
Let's go, let's go! Fuck. Nothing. Thermite's a dud. Never mind, we'll deal with Big Sal and Nero. Then we'll talk to Kachino.
Hot damn do I love this place.
Oh, that's a pain in the fucking ass.
Hey, here's that gun I promised you. I suggest using it while they are talking. I'm pretty sure they're gonna kill you after they've talked.
Troika gave me some thermite to destroy the
What
guns.
the fuck are you talking to me for?
Yeah. The guns...
I'm gonna clip your spine.
Ow!
Had enough.
Let's have some words. Take a seat on the couch so we can get to talking.
Well, they didn't even start talking.
Cut it out, will ya?
Jesus fuck. Screw it. Either way, the job's good and...
Hey, thanks for all the hard work back there. Of course, after all you did for me, here are some chips for you. Play.
50 chips, that's all I got. Never mind. Well, that's that one done. Probably should alert him to the fact that there's a shit ton of thermite in his basement. Never mind, I'm sure it's fine.
Gamora has the loosest slots on the strip.
Oh, matron.
Mora is always open for business.
I wonder how long it took them to salvage one of those. Can't exactly be common. Right. Through here we go. To presidential suite. Lily,
Hello again.
do you mind waiting here?
Aw, Grandma will miss her little pumpkin. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Nice children shouldn't play in places like that, dearie. That's the sort of place Leo likes. But if you insist...
Yeah, it's not exactly a great space.
Hello
however.
again.
Nope, nope. All fine, Lily. Raul,
Oh, it's you.
wanna come along?
Anything's better than staying here. Let's go.
I've heard about somebody I would like you to meet. We just need to make our way to Camp McCarran. Saw him a while ago. There's an old man with a rifle. And he's still in the NTR Rangers. Quite frankly, he looks fairly kick-ass. I think he could help you with your, little existential crisis you've been having. Don't look at me like that, Raul. You've been having an existential crisis. If you could find better words for it, I can't. Hey, little buster.
Yep, I'm still here.
See ya. There he is.
Howdy. Name's Sterling, First Recon. Can't say I've seen you before. I'd remember if I had.
You're right, we've never met.
Got a good memory for faces, landmarks and such too. Comes with practice, that's all, and a lot of scouting from place to place.
Interesting rifle you got there. Lever action, right?
I call her the Long Carabine. Didn't always have the scope. I added that myself. Been shooting with her so long, couldn't bring myself to toss her away. Would have felt guilty to part with the old girl. The other snipers used bolt action, but Gorbets reckoned it didn't matter none if I was different, so long as I could hit my targets.
How long you been with First Recon?
Used to be a ranger, one of the first they sent out east back before we took the dam. Observation and reconnaissance. We took the lay of the land, checked out the locals, and kept ourselves inconspicuous. A couple friends of mine were the first to scout the dam.
Wow.
That was back in '73, if I recall. A lot of those rangers are dead now. Vegas always chewed men up. It's just a little more literal nowadays.
Why did you leave the Rangers?
Well, that wasn't really a matter of choice. Got myself caught by legionaries up near Malpay. They had themselves some fun with me. Mangled my hands and feet pretty good. Wasn't much good with the pistol after that. Wasn't gonna be trekking across the waste on any more long scouts either.
So how did you manage to escape Malpay?
Caesar's boys figured I wasn't going anywhere after what they'd done to me. So they didn't bother tying me up. I crawled out of there on my elbows and knees. Must have looked a sight. Then I rolled down an embankment into the Colorado.
Oof.
Guess I had a mind to drown rather than give Caesar's boys the satisfaction of killing me. But a couple rangers happened to be watching from across the river. They jumped on in and pulled me out of there. Lucky break, they said.
So how long you been stationed here?
Going on 6 months now, but I reckon we'll be moving out soon enough. Can't talk about the details. Till then, we'll man the towers and keep an eye on the fiends. We've had more than our share of trouble from their direction. The whole thing smells of Caesar to me. Of course, that's just guesswork. But I'd still bet a few caps he's stirring up the locals against us.
Yep,
Smart
more than
move
likely
for the
Caesar.
Kings to back
So,
down.
what do you
They didn't know who
think?
they were messing with.
Yeah. Elderly person, good for his community.
Got a second to talk, boss?
Yes, I do. Tell me what you want.
Meeting Corporal Sterling. Well, it kind of got me thinking.
Told you.
Here's a guy that's been beat all to hell, right? I mean, he could have retired from the service, but instead he signs back on and does what he can. You think he did the right thing?
Well, he's devoted to his duty. More people should act that way.
You think so, boss? Because I remember a time when a lot of people stuck to their duty no matter what. It ended with nuclear bombs falling on my hometown.
You're talking about the Great War? What else do you remember of it?
I left everything when I left Mexico. My home, my family, my name, even my face. I know it's surprising, boss, but I wasn't always just handsome. As far as the world knows, I was Miguel. And I was okay with that. I headed north for a while, and ended up in Tucson. Not Tucson, by the way. Things were good there. Well, maybe not good, but better than Mexico City anyway. I found myself a little shack, started fixing things.
Fixing things?
Oh, sure, boss. I was always good at fixing things. Some I fixed for the town, some I fixed for other people, some I fixed just for the hell of it. It's a better way to use your hands than killing. And even then, I wasn't getting any younger or faster. I lived there for a long time, kept to myself, didn't get into any fights. Hell, the only reason I even kept my guns oiled was professional pride.
Well, why aren't you still there?
Getting there, boss. I'd been in Tucson. The locals can call it Tucson all they want, but it's Tucson, damn it. About 75 years when she showed up. Prettiest thing you ever saw, boss. Maybe it was just a trick of my senile brain, but I swear she looked just like my Rafaela. Her name was Claudia. She ended up taking work at one of the brothels in town. I never went to her, of course. How could I? But I looked after her in my own way.
What happened?
This was a long time ago, before Caesar's Legion pacified Arizona and brought the raider tribes to heel. A tribe came into Tucson one day. More a gang, really. Dirty Dave and his 6 brothers. They were looking for bullets, and I sold some to them. I figured if I did that, they'd leave town before they tore it up too much.
But they didn't, did they?
No, boss. No, they didn't. As I was saying, I hoped they'd leave the town in peace. Instead, they decided to stop at Claudia's brothel to take the edge off. I don't know which one of them got rowdy first, but by the time I heard the screams and got my guns, it was too late. They shot up the brothel, killed 4 girls, and taken Claudia for their sport.
Did you rescue her?
I went after Dave and his brothers. They had a head start, but they slept nights. I didn't. Took me 3 days to catch up to them. Claudia was dead when I got there. They put a bullet in each of her eyes. I couldn't do anything except avenge her, just like Rafaela. I charged into the middle of their camp and started firing. 2 of them were dead before they knew I was there. The other 5, though, they shot the shit out of me. I would have died, I think, if I wasn't so full of rage.
How did you survive?
By being a meaner old cuss than the rest of them, boss. I wanted to keep living until they weren't. So I just kept shooting until they were all dead. I was in pretty bad shape in the end, though. I don't know how long I laid there, with the sun baking me and the buzzards chomping at me. Eventually, I got the strength to start moving. Some long time after that, I managed to drag my carcass back to town.
And what happened then?
When I recovered, more or less anyways, I left Tucson and headed west. I ran into Tabitha at Black Mountain, and well, the rest you know. I swore I was done with the gunslinging life. I was too old, too slow, and too beat up to protect anyone anymore. I thought I was done forever, but after traveling with you, I realized I've always had my doubts.
About what?
About whether I still had what it took to carry my pistols proudly, to use them to do what's right. And now that I've been traveling with you for a while, you made me realize that I could still do that. Maybe I'm not as tough as I used to be, but my brains can make up for that. And my hands are still quick enough. It's time to put the guns back on.
I think that's a great idea. Get those guns back on, my friend.
You can bet on that, boss.
Okay, the costume wasn't entirely necessary.
Hello?
Why are you dressed like that?
Over-elaborate mob schemes to take over Vegas. Reminds me of the days before the war.
They were good old days. Nothing right now, man.
Hello.
Anyway.
Smart move for the Kings to back down. They didn't know who they were messing with.
Let's head back to the Lucky 38. I'm going to drop you off there for a while. I have something that Boone probably wants to look at. Don't worry, buddy, I won't leave you alone for long. You can put those pistols some good use.
Thank you for visiting New Vegas.
Hey, Vic. Okay, guys, you know how Raul was having some personal issues? Well, he's kind of resolved them, however, it's caused him to take a rather bold fashion statement. Just don't mention it.
What can I do for you, boss? Good.
Meet me at stay here.
Hey, as long as you're not asking me to...
Okay, let's grab Boone. Cause... Hey, wanna shoot up
Is it
some
time?
enemies of the NCR?
I'm ready when you are.
I thought that's what you'd say. Anyway, long story short, Boone. You remember how they were offering bounties from Camp McCarran? We're gonna go claim a couple. Man. Probably should have got myself some slightly... well... how much ammo do we have? Christ. 3 in the spout, and then 10 in reserve. That's not going to be enough to go fiend hunting, is it?
Smart move for the Kings to back down. They didn't know who they were.
Hey, my man. Ten of Spades. First recon sharpshooter. At your service.
Hey, Ten. How you doing? You alright?
Oh, yeah. Fine. Just a little stutter. Had it since I was a kid. Doesn't stop me from kicking ass.
I'm sure it doesn't.
Damn right.
How did you get the name Ten of Spades?
The LT. Gorobets gave it to me. See, I wanted to be Ace of Spades. But the LT says, sorry kid, you're too green. So he calls me 10 instead. It's okay though. I get a few more kills under my belt, he'll move me up to Jack. Jack of Spades. Sounds better, right? I keep at it. Eventually I'll make it to Ace. Think I'll skip Queen, though.
Yeah, pretty good idea, man. How long you been a sharpshooter?
Shit. Long as I can remember. Had a rifle in my hand since I was 3. That's what my dad always says. Learned to shoot on our ranch, way west of here. Same as the LT. He's a farm kid, too.
So why did you enlist?
Oh, they recruited me, what, a year ago? Taught me to kick even more ass than before. These guys, they really know how to kick some ass.
So what do you do around here?
Kicking ass. Mostly kicking ass. See, we're watching the perimeter right now, looking for those fiends to come back. When they show their faces, that's when we go to work. One shot, one kill. That's the first recon way.
Well, see you later.
Yeah, I'll see you around.
Messing with.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm Bitter Root, first recon. You got a reason to talk to me?
Not too friendly, are you?
Guess not. I don't mean nothing by it. You really want to talk to somebody, try 10 of spades. He's always got plenty to say. Me? I'm here to do my job. For now, that job is shooting fiends.
So you unusual name?
You trying to start trouble? Or do you really not know where I got that name?
I didn't mean to offend, it just... You don't have to tell me if you'd rather not.
It's a con name. You know, the great cons. That's what my parents were. I figured I grew up around the bastards. They owed me a name after all they put me through.
What happened to your parents?
They're dead. Got themselves killed at Bitter Springs. Served them right, if you ask me.
Tell me about what happened to them at Bitter Springs, then.
It was a massacre. That's what a lot of NCR folk will tell you. Most of them feel plenty bad about what happened. But I was there. Saw it myself. I don't care what anybody says. The cons asked for Bitter Springs. They wouldn't leave the NCR be. My damn parents, too. They were just as bad as the rest.
So your name, it comes from Bitter Springs?
You're not fully grown till you've taken a beat down. Everybody gathers around and hits you till you're damn near dead. After that, if you haven't begged for mercy, you get to choose a new name. One you'll use for the rest of your life. When NCR slaughtered the cons of Bitter Springs, I hadn't got my beat down yet. I was still too young. The way I see it, Bitter Springs was my beat down. So afterward, I gave myself a name. It's all I got from the cons. It's all I ever want.
How did you survive?
Guess I could tell a pretty good story if I had a mind. But the truth is, I don't know. Just got lucky. They brought me to Daughtry after the battle. He was just a captain back then. Guess he saw something in me. Knew I didn't belong with the cons. Maybe he felt bad, too. About how his men killed my folks. I told him he did me a service, but he didn't believe me. Still doesn't. He's a good man, Daughtry. Doesn't act like it sometimes, I know. But he didn't have to take me in.
You couldn't have forgotten the entire thing, surely.
It's like I tell Major Daughtry. Best not to look under a rock if you don't really want to know what's there. Could be that NCR found some blood on me and none of it mine. Could be that a few of those cons didn't die from NCR bullets. I had scores of my own to settle. Deeper ones than NCR ever had. Don't bother asking who they were with.
Jesus. You didn't really mean all that, did you?
Don't I? Mister, you never met my parents. My dad, he got himself fucked up every chance he got. Always started with folk for no reason. Hell, he was the one who taught me to shoot. You know how? By taking pot shots at NCR, and not just soldiers. Civilians, too. Even kids. Then he'd get high with his buddies and swap tales about the folk they killed. Bunch of animals. And my mom? A couple of times she tried to sell me to some waster just to score some jet. Even the other cons said she was useless. Only reason they kept her around was because she was a... how'd my dad say it? A smoking piece of ass.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably best.
Yeah, I didn't want to dig anything up there. How long you been with First Recon?
While, I guess. I don't keep too careful track of time. I like to keep things simple. Just focus on now. That's why they made me a sniper. You let your mind wander back a ways and you lose sight of what's in front of your eyes. Good way to miss a mark.
So your father's your commanding officer, is that allowed?
Yeah, look, he's not my real father. He just looked after me for a while. It's a long story. I'd get tired of talking before it was through.
So where can I find some work around here?
You a merc? Well, then I guess you want to talk to my... father. Major Daughtry. He's our CO.
Okay, well, see ya.
Alright, goodbye.
Eesh. That was not pleasant. You remember Bitter Springs, don't you? Hi there.
I'm Lieutenant Gorobets, 1st Recon. If you're looking to collect a bounty, you should talk to Major Daughtry.
Okay. Does the NCR usually offer bounties?
If they've proven hard to kill, yes. Whatever it takes to get the job done, even if it means hiring help from outside the military.
Tell me about First Recon.
We're the finest sniper outfit in the whole NCR. If you need a bullet put into a target's eye from 800 yards away, you call us. Some of my team aren't without their share of scars, though, like Betsy and Sterling.
What happened to Sterling?
Corporal Sterling was an NCR ranger until he was captured by the Legion. They tortured him pretty badly.
Oh, yeah,
He wasn't able to be a
mentioned.
ranger after that, but his eyes are still sharp, so I had him transferred to 1st Recon.
What's wrong with Betsy?
Cook, one of the fiends, ambushed her and 10 of spades. They both managed to escape, but not before Cook raped her. Betsy shrugged it off like it was nothing, but her behavior keeps getting worse. Always making passes at every woman who wanders by. It's inappropriate for anyone at 1st Recon to behave that way. I could discipline her, but I'd rather she get medical help.
I could talk to her if you want.
I'd appreciate it. As her CO, I could order her to get help, but I'd have her agree with the idea.
Tell me more about
We're
First
the
Recon.
finest sniper outfit in the whole NC.
Anyway, see ya. Alright, we just need to find Daughtry and Betsy. Hi.
Never seen you around before. What do you want?
You're a sniper?
What gave me away? The big gun, the shades, or the attitude?
Actually, I didn't notice the attitude until just now.
Ha! You're not as dumb as I thought you'd be. We got the same sense of humor. Probably better to walk away while I still like you, though. All kinds of things piss me off. Like just about anything that anybody says.
Oh, same here, same here. So how about dates? I like tough women.
Yeah, right. You're sniffing up the wrong skirt. Try me again when you're tall, blonde, and female.
I'll do my best. So, any serious combat?
Not unless you count the fiends as serious. Gorobets keeps us inside the fence most of the time. Doesn't matter to me. I just shoot bad guys. Sooner or later, they'll move us out to the dam, though. That's when the shit gets nasty.
How do you mean?
Legion fights to win, and they're smart. Hell of a lot smarter than these crazy fiends. But I don't feel bad about shooting Legion boys. Fiends, on the other hand, sometimes I get pangs of conscience. Not often, but sometimes.
First time I've heard about conscience in a while.
Some cute little junkie bitch, so fucked up she doesn't even know that she's the bad guy. And I've got a headshot her. Makes me think. Might just be sex, though. I see some cute little number and I'd rather get in her pants. So maybe I'm a stone-cold bitch after all.
Yeah, I was sent to talk to you about your trauma. You should probably get medical service.
The lieutenant's been talking to you, hasn't he?
Yes.
Look, I don't need a head doctor. I'm 1st Recon, damn it. You don't see the others crying about every little bruise and scrape, do you?
Mental trauma can slow you down or distract you, but it's treatable, just like any bullet wound.
Just another injury to take care of, huh? Well, when you put it that way. All right. You can tell the lieutenant I finally caved. There's a Dr. Usanagi who's supposed to be good at this sort of thing.
Oh well, see ya.
Yeah. Try not to get killed.
Well, that was much easier than anticipated as well.
The ranger vets are on their way from Baja. Never seen one before, but I heard they chew nails and spit napalm.
Okay, let's... Ooh, terminal. Ever. Bingo! Redhead. Jones, I transferred that redhead you liked over to admin. You'll be sitting next to her all day, so don't come crying to me if you can't get her in your bunk. Oh, and you owe me big time for this favour. I'll let you know when I think of something. All personnel must secure their terminals before leaving the post. We don't need another situation like the one Private Crenshaw created last week. Hi there. What's up, Jones? Crenshaw here. So you've got your eye on that pretty redhead, huh? I'll be sure to fill her in on your farting, probably, seeing as we're buddies and all. Yes, you didn't secure a terminal very well. Choose a better password next time. Oh dear, what did Crenshaw do? The NCR won't mind if I'm taking a few Magnum rounds, surely. I am going to be using them to shoot up their enemies, so... God damn it.
Hey.
Hey, Gorovitz.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, Corporal Betsy wants to go see help from Dr. Usanagi.
I wish someone with your medical training had come along sooner. I think she'll actually stick with the treatment because of what you said. I was afraid that Betsy wouldn't go for long-term treatment because she didn't want to look bad in front of the rest of the squad. You settled that. Do me a favor and let Usanagi know Corporal Betsy is coming. I'd like to make sure the medical clinic has time for her.
Alright.
Carry on.
Okay, good deed of the
Ranger
day
bats are on their
done.
way from
Let's
Baja.
continue on, find
Never seen
Dartry,
one
okay?
before, but I heard they chew nails and spit napalm.